Today, I do want to kind of just set the expectation of what our talk is going to be about. And this talk was intended for kids or someone who has never really heard of the generative AI tools. And we're just going to jump in and we want it to be interactive and to start playing around with them and using them. That's what we have for you today. And so my name is Lourdes Ovando. I'm a software engineer, and I also like working with data science stuff, machine learning, and data analytics stuff. And Daisy, I'll let you introduce yourself.
Yeah, so I am a software engineer and technical project manager. My last position was a technical project manager. And we also wanted to put these titles when we were working with young students, because a lot of times, like when we see ourselves, we didn't see like people like us saying like, I'm a software engineer. So it was really important for us to put those titles when we were presenting to students.
So we went out to a conference out in Merced, and this is what we designed this for. So we had like 8th and 9th graders.
It was 12 to 14-year-olds.
Yeah.
So junior high. And then the QR code is the QR code that's on the paper. So you'll use that to answer questions if you don't have a pen. And I forgot to bring pens. I'm sorry about that. All right.
Discover the magic.
Oh.
Discover.
All right. So we're just going to show you a little generative AI
Discover the magic
thing.
of
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
AI.
Step into the future and discover the magic of AI. Artificial intelligence is revolutionizing the way we live, work, and interact with the world. From self-driving cars to virtual assistants, AI is all around us, and its potential is limitless. That's why we're excited to share our workshop on discovering the magic of AI with you. In this workshop, we explored the fundamentals of AI and learned how this cutting-edge technology can be applied to solve complex problems and transform industries.
We believe that everyone has the potential to be a part of this exciting field, and we're here to empower you to do so. Whether you're interested in engineering, design, or entrepreneurship, AI has something to offer. So join us on this journey into the future, and let's unlock the magic of AI together.
So I do want to go over this clip really quickly. All of it was created by
the script,
the generative AI tools. And most of our slides, even the title that we use today and the title that's on the slides was all created by ChatGPT.
Yeah. So we use ChatGPT for the script and also to get ideas to generate the avatars to generate their description. So you'll see what DID does. Yeah. Why am I so honest about that? Well, we still had to put some thought into it, but yeah, like that is like what it is,
really? Because
right?
I mean, that's the future of of our thoughts being polished by by generative AI.
Why do you think that I shouldn't be so honest about that? I did not do that. So, does anybody want to like tell us what generative AI is in your own terms?
Anybody?
Yeah.
Oh, go for it. Go for it.
Yeah. Right. Like, yeah, it's robots telling us things. So let's go into the description we have here. Yeah,
Yes,
Google definitely uses generative AI and teaches a lot about it too. Yeah, good job. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so generative AI is it's using existing data to then make a prediction of what the best possible response that it can give you. It's predicting what it thinks you're gonna like. And what it generates is something that doesn't exist. It's not just searching in a database for the answer. It's using algorithms to create something that's completely new that doesn't exist. And you'll see this when we go over the images.
And then the last point is that nurtures creativity by helping people discover novel concepts and expand their thinking. So a lot of times, like I like to think of like ChatGPT as something that really helps me stop that writer's block. So I can just jot down my notes and then say, edit this to sound like this, or don't edit this too much. I just want you to fix like the grammar. But it really separates your editing from your thoughts. So that is the creativity part of it. So we're gonna get into ChatGPT.
So who here has used ChatGPT before? Almost everyone? No? No, not yet?
No? Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Why have you not used it? You know, like I know some people. No, some of the developers I worked with were like, I don't want to use it.
I mean,
like,
I haven't used it on a daily basis. I have played with it, and I've used it for some stuff, like to clean up my like messages to my boss or stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
If I want something to sound really professional, but I'm not using it on my day-to-day.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah. It's not for everybody. Yeah. So, oh yeah, do you want to go over this or what is ChatGPT?
Well, we kind of already went over that.
Okay, yeah. So, but ChatGPT is one specific tool, and it's only text-based. So, and there's a lot of APIs now, but generally you can just go on there and type like either a question or a prompt to get an answer, or generate some sort of like prompt that you're looking for. And then here's an example of what we used ChatGPT for, was explain generative AI in 5 bullet points to a 4th grader. So a lot of times, like we're trying to like make things more, I guess, like accessible and easier to understand. So this is just an example of how you can use it. And I know, Lourdes, you have more examples of how we've used it in the past, but. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, so we asked it to explain it to a 4th grader, and it says generative AI is a type of computer program that can make things like pictures, videos, and even games. I mean, like we built a game that we'll show you later on, but it does a lot of that. It does this by using special kind of math that helps it come up with new ideas on its own without being told exactly what to do. And then to get the program to make something, you give it a starting point, like an idea. So that's where the question or prompt comes in. And it sometimes comes up with like silly answers. So you have to be careful when you're working with that. And we'll go over that as well. And then, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Prompt versus a question. So, I forgot how.
Yeah, so this one we're just talking about the difference between a prompt and a question when you're entering it into ChatGPT. Yeah. Does anybody like have an example of like what the difference would be of why you would use a prompt versus a question? And a lot of people use the questions, right, for research. Like,
so the question is going to be more of a fact, right? It's going to return a fact.
Yeah. So like a prompt would be, like he said, like if you're trying to give it context, so say like, help me write a story about Apple in a universe that has never been created. So like you're giving it all that context, where as a question you'd say, tell me about Web3 and all its capabilities. And so that's the difference there. So it's going to give you like what it knows based on like the large language models. And then the prompt would give you the answer that you're like, it would say like, it would write the story for you.
Right? Yeah. That's where it's creating something that doesn't exist.
I see a lot of buzz around.
Yeah.
What exactly is that?
So it's just like meaning like you really, really know how to use like tools like ChatGPT. So a lot of times, like when you're using ChatGPT, you can say like, write a story about this. But when you're a prompt engineer, you are very specific and you know exactly like how to use these tools. So you can say, act as a writer for the New York Times and write these things. So you know like the specifications of what to put exactly in the tools to make it sound like what you need to.
So I see those buzzwords talking about an actual development position.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But some positions will be hybrid.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, some positions will be technical if you need to write the code that hits the API. Yeah, and if you're integrating it into your application. Yeah, like write this function in this language that does this, this, and that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's awesome.
Oh.
It's probably the thing. Almost regret all the time I learned. It's good. It's good. Like if you just want to check it out on the baseline level.
Oh my gosh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my daughter uses prompts all the time. Do you want to tell them what
Prompt
you use
engineer.
ChatGPT for? She writes poems with it, so she'll give it like, help me write a poem about this, and then I'll write it out for her using like the information that she gave it. So yeah, I mean, to be more creative and to learn things, I think it helps. Okay, so is AI always right? No, right? Like, so there's a lot of things that are coming out that you're seeing. A big one is hallucinations. So if you haven't heard like the term hallucinations around AI, has everybody heard that? Yeah. You want to talk about?
Makes up a scenario. It goes off the rails, basically.
Yeah. But it makes it sound like it knows what it's talking about. It makes it sound real. Yeah. Yeah. So hallucinations are something that a lot of companies like Google are trying to figure out, like, how do we fix this issue? But that is a very real issue around AI, and there's a lot of other ones too. But we wanted to highlight that when you're using AI, always be cautious because it's not always right. Make sure to check for facts and make sure that you read anything that you are using before you actually send it out or use it for a presentation. It won't let you do legal things. Like what kind of legal thing?
Have you tried like using the opposite of what should I not write in this legal document? What do I avoid in this legal document?
So I know some of you got ahead of this, but we're going to give you 2 minutes to come up with either a question or a prompt for ChatGPT, and then we'll hear some of those because that's like the fun part, right? The interactive part where we're hearing other people and how they're using it. So yeah, to get 2 minutes, write it down, or you can use the QR code. Yeah, let me get my phone to look at those.
Oh, his is ready.
Oh, yours ready? Let's hear it. Oh.
How hard yet interesting. Type it in because it'll probably give you a different one. It should give you a different one. Yeah.
Is it going to be
Video game, right?
It should be different. Yeah.
Okay, you said it's too small.
Does it answer based on your history as well?
It shouldn't. It should be sandboxed to like that, just that one conversation that she's having with it.
Sorry.
That's correct.
Yeah. Oh, about that, no.
Not from the other conversations.
Is the game going to start including Web3? You've got Web3. Now it's fine.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
as soon as you start a new conversation. Oh, okay, so the chat itself. Yeah. The
Yeah.
chat itself does have context.
Yeah.
So, what game did it give you?
It's called Nexus Unleashed. The concept is a challenging and captivating action-adventure game set in a futuristic world on the brink of destruction. As the protagonist, you must embark on that's the same thing, right? Perilous journey through various... Yeah.
I mean, it reworded it.
Similar.
Yeah, it's similar, but not the same.
Similar, but not the same, yeah. Okay, you said you had yours. Yeah.
The data that it's trained with, is it
No.
like what's the threshold?
I think the free version was 2021. 2021 for the free version. I don't know what version she has.
What's your name? Sorry.
I should probably be 17.
Okay.
The newer one?
Like in beta. I saw the tab for 4. Yeah, it's just David.
Oh yeah, I can do like for the suit ChatGPT 4.
Do you know up until what day that one's trained on? Or what month?
I think it's the same. I don't know the answer to that.
No.
21, yeah.
Yeah, I think 4 is updated.
4 is like live, like on the internet.
Yeah, I mean, there's a free version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said you're paying for it, right?
Yeah.
You have the paid version,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
When it first came out, they still had limitations to 2021, but it could have changed by now. Yeah.
4 is way better.
Yeah.
In what sense?
And the answers are longer. So before, if you asked it to write code, if we asked it the code for this, it's only going to give you like so many lines, and then it'll just like cut it off. But now with the new one, it'll just keep going more. Like, I don't know what the limit is, but it's more. Yeah.
Okay, so the question was, how many bottled waters can fit inside a 2009 Toyota Corolla's trunk if I were to max out the volume? It's pretty specific. So it gives you like how it's coming up with the answer, and then it comes up with the answer for you. But you can say like, make this short. And yeah, or just need yeah. So that, I mean, like, there's definitely different ways that you can use it. And you can get like really specific. You can be pretty broad. It just depends on what you're trying to do with it. And anything you want to add?
You just have to tell it what you want it to act like. And it also helps if you tell it who the audience is. So if you say, write this for me or create this for me for, I don't know, like senior citizens, is going to give you something different than if you say 5-year-olds.
Yeah. Does anybody else want to share their prompt, or do you want to share yours? No, that's okay. Yeah. Anyone else? Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let me start a new one. You want 3.5 or 4? Okay.
Is that write me a blog? What's your current task that you're working on?
If I have $100, which investment is most likely to give me the highest return?
Okay. If I have $100, okay, which investment?
Yeah.
Okay, say.
Most likely to give me the highest returns in 90 days.
Before you answer, should we add more context to it?
Yeah, because that's like any investment or like stock or.
Let's see what it says.
Wow. So we would want it to only give us one. Oh.
Oh,
Hello.
all right, so it was very vague. It didn't want to answer, right?
No,
So
it
can
was.
you apply more context?
Yep.
Which specific stock?
But it has historical.
History and trends,
Yeah.
right?
So here's the limitation. Like it has, like it'll say, as an AI develop.
So maybe like the legal stuff where it may block.
Although it did say consider index.
So maybe medical advice, maybe legal advice, and investment advice. Yeah, like blacklisted.
No, it gives medical advice and answers.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Everybody on steroids, right?
Okay.
Run straight
So
data into it.
I have a sore throat. What medication should I take? Let's see if it's going to give us medical advice.
Yeah, that's scary.
So here it says, like, I put in 2016, what would have been the best answer? And then here it does give you a little more tech stocks. Sorry. Yeah.
That's referencing 2016.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Not in today,
Not
yeah.
today.
All right.
Yeah. But you're, so there is another, so it, what is it called? It's ChatGPT.
There's
Code
just
interpreter.
So many
Yeah.
tools
There's
that are coming out.
ChatGPT code interpreter where you can actually put in like past data and then ask it to analyze that. And yeah, so that is pretty cool. We went to a data science event and there was somebody from OpenAI there talking about how she uses it for research. And she does that with, but that's using the code interpreter, not just ChatGPT. Yeah. Anybody else want to share? I know you just got here, but we're just starting like with the first tool. We're talking about ChatGPT.
Have you used it before?
Yeah.
Have you used ChatGPT?
Okay.
Oh, okay,
So
awesome.
you're like, yeah. So we're just taking prompts from everyone here. Does anybody else want to share theirs before we move on? Yeah, he did. Do you want to share yours? You haven't even used ChatGPT.
Oh.
No, you're like, nope, I don't want to
Now
use
he's like,
it.
I don't know. It's not going to give me financial advice. It's not going to make me rich.
Do another one. I don't have any more off the top
I think we
Okay.
should move on to
Okay,
the,
oh, yeah,
the other
we'll move
tools,
on.
because the other
Yeah.
tools are pretty cool too.
I write all the time. I would only have questions.
So the next tool we're going to go into is called DALL-E. And this one is generating images based off of a description. And the images that it gives you, it's not searching for an image, it's creating something completely new based on what it was trained on and what you prompt it.
So some examples that I asked my nieces, like, hey, can you come up with a prompt for DALL-E? They were like, what is that? And I was like, well, just think of like some kind of art that you would want to create. So one of them said an ice cream in the galaxy digital art. And so that's what the ice cream came out as. And another one said a horse mermaid in the ocean. And so that's where these images came out of. But it's all, so you just put the text in and you get an image out of it. And as a prompt engineer, if you could get really good at this, so now prompt engineers are starting to separate out into domains. So you can be a prompt engineer for graphic arts, you know, like, or you can be a prompt engineer for healthcare. So it's getting pretty specific now with the fields. But that's, again, like how you kind of bring in prompt engineering.
That title.
Because it's not technical, but it's engineering.
Graphic design.
Yeah. So then, oh, go ahead, Lourdes. I don't know if we're going to add anything.
No, I think
Okay.
we're good.
So next, we're just going to. Is it? Sorry. What was?
DALL-E free?
You get like credits for it, and then after a certain point, you'll have to pay. But I think it's like opening up more credits now. Yeah.
There's so many tools.
You like DALL-E more or Stable Diffusion? Oh, okay. It'll get better.
Let's
It's just
try an
going to take a
icon.
lot of time. But yeah. Yeah. Not right now. I don't think you can right now, but I think there's potential like to get there pretty soon. Yeah. Yeah, like definitely like faces and like body parts, like it distorts them a lot. I've seen that. Okay. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So we'll take 2 minutes because I know some of you already got ahead on this one as well. So 2 minutes to come up with the prompt for DALL-E. So again, this is an image generator based on your text. So we showed you a couple examples. So if you have an example, just jot it down, and then we'll try it out. Oh, yeah. You don't want to try it?
DALL-E.
So here's, I don't know if you got this, but here's, so we just went over ChatGPT. Right now we're going over DALL-E, but you can either scan the QR code or write it down. We didn't bring pens. But yeah, you can scan the QR code.
You know, because it's 2 different companies that came up with these tools, so I wouldn't think they have the exact same data sets. It's going to be different. Yeah.
Okay,
I would assume.
say it. If you want to say it, okay.
Uh-oh. DALL-E is not the same company as ChatGPT, right?
Yeah, it's OpenAI. Yeah.
Oh, it is the same company. Oh.
But does it have access to the same underlying data?
So maybe.
Like, if I say, draw me a basketball, I'm sure it could figure out what basketball is. If I said something a little bit more about something, figure out what I'm talking about. Like, for example,
I think it'll do its best, but because
let me throw an example. I said logo that represents Tracy, California, in a nutshell, for a user group. Like, would it recognize what Tracy, California?
create a logo
less of an object,
that.
more of a, I don't know what I'm looking for.
Let's see what it does.
It's a piece of information that is somehow encapsulated. So when it tries to access that, it's probably going to be able to like iconic highlights. Like it might relate somehow in your app.
But does it have the exact same data set as ChatGPT? That I don't
We don't know what the
know.
data set is.
That would be interesting to
But
find
if you
out.
think about what's publicly available, and maybe that's what it's probably going to draw from. Right. Because
Is he? Hey, go.
Yeah. Do you have something you want to share?
Oh.
Sorry. Okay. I don't know.
Inside what? A killer clown? Inside what?
I don't teach her this stuff.
And now you understand my earlier comment, right? And Merced, we were like, next time we're asking for a teacher to be present in the room.
A killer clown inside a house.
Killer clown inside the house. Let's do it. Oh. It doesn't look killer enough. I mean,
Yeah, that's okay. We don't want to do that. Okay. And then you said create a logo that represents Tracy, California.
Yeah, for a tech meetup.
Or a tech club.
Oh,
Might
tech
not
club.
understand
It does.
meetup.
It does.
So let's generate that.
Because I've had it write some of my LinkedIn posts, and I'll say, as a Women Techmaker Ambassador, I want to respond to this, and I'll give it like whatever I'm going to respond to, and it'll generate it for me. That's Tracy, California.
In a similar manner, though, right? As ChatGPT, special characteristics that you need.
Yeah.
Ooh, what if you put Tracy Dev's meetup like specific? Like, will it recognize?
Well, maybe we're just
I think so.
Also, blur the text, like.
Blur the text. Sorry, I don't know. Oh.
Or like if you were to say make a Tracy developer XYZ, it wouldn't. Is that just
Yeah, like what's that TTC all about?
Oh, I'm not sure. I don't know why. That's
Try
TTC, right? So Tracy.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Okay, try Tracy Dev's meetup like specifically.
Oh, there, yeah. Sorry. I don't have that many.
Oh,
Tracy,
credits
So
available?
you have to
Okay.
get.
How many curves do you have
I
left?
don't know. What's this upload? Maybe it's.
Is that logo? You guys started printing shirts?
I don't know.
TTC?
All right.
Maybe just one more?
Yeah. You want to?
Anybody have one more?
Oh, okay, you did.
Oh,
it.
okay.
Somebody else wants to go.
No.
This one's yours? Okay. So this is a very, very detailed one. So let's see what this does.
Yeah, what does that say?
Okay, hold on.
Generate a high resolution
Photorealistic image depicting a nighttime scene with a possum and a raccoon near a garbage bin. The possum.
Did you get this from ChatGPT? Did you ask it for? Okay.
Yeah. So that's.
I mean that first video that we showed.
So
that's how
another
we generated
way.
it.
Like that's how we did the video. Like the avatars are created like this, like from your text. That's not bad.
Awesome. Why isn't it eating trash?
Wait, you chose possum? That's what I said.
Possum.
Possum. It's in the second one. Oh, all right.
Trash.
Yeah.
I feel like Midjourney.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not photo.
That's the best one.
Oh God, that's horrible.
Photorealistic means the same thing the art was back to.
I don't know.
Okay. Does anybody else want to share one? Yeah. Ooh.
A mermaid unicorn eating ice cream.
This comes out perfect. Prompt engineer now.
I know, right? These young
Are you
ones-
ready? Let's see it.
That's a car. Well, that's not the right one. That's not the right one. Okay.
It takes a little bit. Oh, that's cute. That's like the best.
Prompt engineer. Prompt engineer.
So short though.
It's like being part of prompt.
Read it out.
Yeah, that first one was good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Good.
Style too.
Yeah.
I feel like we should create an NFT.
Because in like, yeah.
Is that how you spell Morty?
ChatGPT, like, sometimes it's right, like,
Morty.
Hemingway or something.
Oh, shit.
What's that prompt all the way to the right? That like monster looking thing? Just hover
That
around.
does look
What is
cool.
that?
A photo of a white fur monster standing in a purple room.
That's it?
Yeah.
They're not descriptive.
Modifying it enough to where that's the
Midjourney, you need
that's the whole copyright.
Yeah, you need
What's the name of the other image tool? No, that was a video tool. Huh? Okay.
Yeah, there's when he was saying it, Midjourney, and then there was another one.
Awesome. Should we go?
Okay.
Watch my friends do this. Send it to like shop, put it up all over the walls.
What is it?
Look at
What is it? Can't you hear?
how they
Oh,
messing with
Okay. We'll get back on track.
yeah.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
What is it? Like create hair? All right, we're gonna do one more and then we're gonna move on. What is it? Hair or skin? Fur. Draw fur. Draw fur on something or just fur? Okay, draw. That one's cool. Photo of a teddy bear on a skateboard in Times Square.
Oh, that's
yeah,
not realistic.
I put draw.
Oh, because you put draw.
I put draw
that's
fur
like
coat, so it's like doing a drawing of
yeah.
it. But yeah, this is not that great.
So we have.
So yeah, I still need some graphic designers for now. All right, so now we're going into DID. Has anybody used DID before? Careful, Chloe. No? DID?
No, I think it's on this.
You want to talk about
yes.
it? You want to talk about it?
Huh?
DID?
DID? Oh, no, I think we could just. Oh, that's what we have.
Do you want to talk about DID?
Okay, so DID is going to generate a video. You can either pick an avatar or you can upload a picture. And then you could pick a voice, or you could upload like a little clip of a voice, and then you type in what you wanted to say, and it creates a little video of it. So the one that I created when I was playing around with it is I took a picture of my husband's mom, and then it was Spanish, so I had a Spanish voice. So I had it. I wrote like, so and so is my favorite son. So I created a little video of her saying that, like, one of them was her favorite sons, and then I shared it with the family. So that's one use case. Huh? Yeah.
I think people have used it for that. Yeah. Yeah.
Audio, video.
Audio, video, yeah. And then
It'll generate the video.
yeah.
DID? Oh, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, like what is ChatGPT?
GPT is generative pre-trained transformer. DALL-E, I don't know what DALL-E is. I knew one, but I don't know.
And DID, we don't know what the acronym is.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
The different, yeah. Salvador
So
Dali.
let's check out DID.
Okay. We're gonna show both, and then we're gonna.
Oh, should we? I think let's do DID first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have a few minutes just to come up with a script, a script and a prompt for the avatar. So I can quickly. So the one we made earlier was with that. Yeah.
Of course. That's how we created our video at the beginning of the presentation. Right, so you have an idea and you're using ChatGPT to refine it.
Yeah, you have to pay, but not like you get free credits for it as well.
Yeah, so when you first sign up, you get a few free credits, and
Is this part of OpenAI still?
No, this is not OpenAI now.
Okay.
We're outside of OpenAI now. So here are some like
examples. Right?
Yeah, these are like presenters that they already have, but you can generate a presenter. So here you would put a description of what you wanted. So we created a couple of them in that first video you saw. So I used what was already here, and then I added to it, and it created it. And then I made one just through text that I wanted to create. But so you can come up with a prompt for the avatar, and then you can either use ChatGPT for a script, or you can write something yourself. Or you can upload a voice like Lourdes said, and then you can choose the voice of the presenter, the language, and
yeah. I didn't try that one out, but
I did try that one out. Yeah.
Was it too weird?
It tries to match the movement of the mouth with the voice.
And you said you did Spanish? All right.
Yeah. There's a Spanish language option.
So take a couple minutes and just think of a prompt for the avatar, or if you don't want to do that, a script that you want one of these presenters to say.
Oh, we can mix them. We could take somebody's avatar idea and someone else's script.
That'll be fun.
This is strictly a script, not some kind of like.
Yeah. Yeah. Other than the prompts for the avatar, but yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Training videos.
For training videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy needs to live on the bottom right.
I heard a rumor that they try to do it at my company. It's like unbearable.
Is it? Yeah.
Well, the prompt engineer didn't say, please add a soul.
Just released it from like talk. So it doesn't sound tinny and like soul or whatever it sounds.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And can you put your own picture? And then it just...
No, it's just voice right
Oh,
now.
okay.
But
Because that would be cool for like little marketing videos. I don't want to actually, I'll just take a picture of myself and write the script. I don't have to actually say it. Things are going to get really interesting.
Does anybody have a prompt for the avatar or the presenter?
You guys trolling me.
Okay.
It's on the form. I got to go with it.
Yeah.
Should we take a picture of Nick real quick?
All right, let's see
we
what
can grab it
this
after.
does.
Oh, we can describe.
Okay.
We can describe Nick.
It's probably going to be horrifying.
I don't know if I have any more credits.
Trauma than the wow. Yeah. Sure.
Oh, looks like I don't have more credits.
No.
I did run out of credits.
No. Yeah, I ran out of credits too. There's just so many of these. Yeah.
The third one.
Awesome. And
Video purposes, did it exposure phone number and all that, so that way I can edit it.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
So I think for the text, we were going to put this as Nick. Is that what it was?
Oh. Oh, it's spelled like that.
Oh, and then you need a
You
voice.
can select the voice.
You know, I couldn't figure out how to
Is there a
listen to
Nick?
the voice before you pick it. Should I have like a sound?
This is Nick.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, what was that?
The two things on the left, what does that say?
On the left?
Like two X's on
Oh, yeah. So it's because it has to show the face in order to move, in order to see it. And with the description, it came up with those images, but it didn't detect a face, so it can't
'cause
use
it
it
can't use
for the
those.
So
video.
it generates it first.
Yeah. Show her this. This is my sister showing her scary movies.
So
Yeah,
the question was, can we see Scream?
Okay. We'll see
Scream
right now.
and Chucky. And is it going to say this is Nick?
It kind of looks like Chucky.
All right,
Okay.
let's do it.
Nick, do you want to select the voice?
So it's just from that list?
Yeah.
Just random guy at the top.
Guy.
This is Nick.
Siri. All right. Maybe we can choose the Brandon voice.
This is Nick.
All right.
Sure.
Okay.
So let's see it with the video. With the image.
Okay, so we selected that, put this is Nick. Now let's generate. Select the presenter. Oh, yeah. I did select it.
Something at the bottom right.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there.
Yeah, thank you.
Whoa.
What did the prompt say about the eyes? Why are the eyes like that? I don't know.
Who came up with the prompt? You came up with the prompt?
Yeah.
Oh, you missed it. Ready?
This is Nick.
Oh, it even blinks.
That's how you enter all your Zoom calls now.
Oh, yes.
I can send it to you so you can put it as.
So she wanted Chucky. Was it Chucky? She wanted Chucky.
Let's do something not scary. Does
Chucky
any?
and
Let's see. Yeah.
Scream.
Do you have one?
Oh, no, he might have one. No?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, that's okay.
How about
You can
SpongeBob?
SpongeBob.
Yeah, I am pizza.
Did you have a?
He wrote,
I am pizza. Okay.
Oh, do that for the image. Let's see what kind of image that gives us.
I won't have
Like,
a
is
face.
it gonna do an image, dude?
She wants to see.
Scream
Scream.
and pizza. I don't know.
With P. No.
Her imagination is just going everywhere. I love it.
So we combined some of them. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, God.
It really goes to the
Oh,
extreme.
yeah, it does go to the
Okay. All right. We're
we're
gonna
moving
move on.
Not be scared.
So we recently found another one that generates image, but this one is,
Video.
it generates video, but this one is only from a description, right? And it's not like a person, it's any kind of description that you want to put in. It's called Runway. Do you have an example?
We can just show an example for this one.
Okay.
What does it generate?
Video.
Video.
Isn't this one also overlay as well?
Oh, I'm not sure. We just barely found out about this one. And we're like, we got to add it.
Let's
I think we just did like a description, like give me a scene
Yeah, I
of
think you can
a
add your
rainy
own
day or
video
something.
because it has a like a time frame, so you can
Oh,
add your
that's right.
own and like also use whatever is here.
and then you can like combine them together to make a little clip.
So you could generate.
director's dream where they're watching raw footage and saying, okay, make an explosion there,
Right. Yeah, I think that's the goal. Yeah.
Yeah.
throwing up these
Oh yeah, there it is. So you can. Yeah. So
things. Directing.
Yeah.
I like that name better.
Yeah.
so you can get one of these and just add a little more. This may take a little while, so I'll see the ones that I have.
What's the resolution? Is the video on? Is it like
I'm not sure.
I wonder if you could specify it.
just wondering the level of detail it adds? Like
I think it like once you render, it's full HD. There's different formats and then sizes, so you can select that. But this is all from Runway, and you can edit the actual videos here, shorten them, add your own.
Like a random explosion.
Yeah, and so like here's one that. These were already in here. Yeah, sorry. So this description, it was in the PowerPoint. So this is a space battle between two destroyer class star cruisers. Add pink colors, and that's what this video generated. Let's put that in here so you can see it a little better.
So that was in reference.
Yeah, just this one. Yeah.
And I think the other they were just in the library, right?
Yeah, they were just in the library. Yeah.
The frame rate.
It looked like yeah.
And now you can make your own with descriptions using Runway.
Yeah, so this is like, we just kind of learned about this and we just thought it would be cool to show it because if you're into video editing, might be a good tool to look at.
I've seen people use like Simpsons characters
I don't know. Yeah. There is like certain, like if you go on Twitter and like do like runway videos, like you'll see some really cool ones, but or TikTok, like they're on both of them. Some people have made like movies that look pretty real. Yeah. Okay, so that was just showing, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna move on because I think we're.
Yeah, I don't know how we're doing on time. I have no concept of the time.
Don't be afraid to dream big.
Okay. So here's another video we generated with DID.
Don't be afraid to dream big with AI. The future is yours to create, and the sky's the limit when it comes to what you can achieve.
Yeah, so this one we did generate the avatar, the presenter, and then we just added a script and made the video. So that was our example. Yeah. It like cuts it off right here to move, yeah.
Almost.
Right. Yeah. And there's we do have Anthony gave us the expected dates for when it's going to be better than humans.
Oh yeah.
It's like there are like there's like VCs that that have expected
There's
dates.
projections out there.
Yeah, there's projections of when the tools are going to like exceed human
when it'll write
capabilities.
code.
Yeah. So you can. Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Coding.
Oh yeah. Okay. So then of course I was like, I wanted to know, like, can it write code for me, right? That was my first question. So we did that. We asked it to give us examples of just different games that we can code, and then we picked one of the. It gave us like 5. We picked one and said, can you give me the code for it? We got the code, threw it into Replit.
Yeah. And so I don't know if you know, Google just recently bought Replit. So they're going to...
So ChatGPT gave us all this code, and then we went in and...
Based on what question?
I think the prompt was...
I don't have the prompt.
No. So the prompt, the prompt was, can you give us examples? Is it there?
Yeah. Yeah, can you give us HTML? Yeah, that's what we did.
Can you give me the HTML, CSS, JavaScript code for a very simple game? And then that's what it gave us. So it gave us a few options, and then we picked the number guessing game.
And then we wanted it to like update the code. CSS. So we did say like have glowing text, make it look more futuristic. So then it gave us this here. And then we were like, well, does it even work? So can one of the kids select a number between 1 through 5? Let's go back there too. Okay, and then we'll go to you next, Chloe. Your guess is too low, so it has to be a higher number. Chloe? 3? Okay, let's go to 3. Oh, your guess is still too low.
It's like 4 or 5.
5? Okay, let's try 5. Ah, congratulations. You guessed it right. So Oh, it's because I hit the button twice because I thought, yeah.
So we did try 2 other examples, and the code didn't really work, right? Like it wasn't working. The third one was a term.
Yeah.
That's the one
but it really took us like a few minutes just to get this game up and running. So it does kind of show you like the potential of where this is headed. Yeah. And so we wanted to show you one more tool, and this is it. I promise. We added a few in here.
We keep finding more.
So Butternut AI was created or was launched March of this year, so it's still very new, and they're still raising funding for it. It does, yeah. Yes, OpenAI. So if you ever thought of like a business, like you want to have Tracy developers, so you can do like your business name is
Make me a website for Tracy Developer Meetup.
Developer Meetup. Yeah. So developers. This meetup is for developers who want to
learn awesome
cool
stuff.
things about tech. Okay, so it says it's 20 seconds. So
You tried Butternut? Oh.
Just look too.
All right, so this is your Tracy
I
developer.
don't think I like it.
Learn
I
cool
think
things.
I like yours better. Oh, it's what are your services? Let's see. Workshops, yes. Networking, yes. Hackathons.
But it just looks like everything else.
But so if you wanted to, like if you didn't like what it said there, you can regenerate that text.
The overall theme looks like WordPress.
Yeah, especially that. It looks like WordPress.
That does look like WordPress. What people are saying. Oh, you have reviews?
This is literally ripped straight from an element.
Yeah. Is it responsive? Can you?
That's a good question.
And I think with this one, you can't edit it. I mean, you can just regenerate little sections of it. Oh, okay, you can edit it. It does give you the code. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's a good start, right?
It's the hardest part of making a website.
You have a question?
Yeah.
Do you want a website?
Put in supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and I think it tried to show the movie, but the faces I don't think are.
Oh yeah. Let's see what that looks like.
You gotta see. Oh, he's gonna show it to the camera.
Oh wow. Yeah, that does not look right. Put it right in front of that phone so people could see it.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool.
Okay, so moving along, ethical considerations.
What do we have on this? Okay, yeah. So when using these tools, you have to consider or take into consideration how it's going to impact others, especially like the ones that we saw with was it DID that generates the videos, and you can use someone's voice, and it's going to look like, I mean, as these tools get better, right, it's going to really look like they're actually saying what you wrote in there to say. So use these tools with ethics in mind.
Yeah. And then if you start using a lot of the tools, you'll see like bias in them. I think companies are working on taking some of that bias out, but you'll see it definitely like when you put like a web developer, it shows you one specific person. Usually it's a male, usually they're white. So it is very biased in certain things, but there are companies and just different people working on making these tools less biased and more diverse. But there are a lot of things to consider when you think of ethics in AI and using AI responsibly.
No, the quotes are you.
Okay. So,
Daisy always has a quote.
So the magic of AI lies in the limitless possibilities it presents. You have the potential to harness this technology and create something truly incredible. So there is a lot of potential with AI. And as young people start using it, like they'll probably know how to use it a lot better than we will, and they'll be like natural prompt engineers
back there.
So I think they're going to be creating the future with AI, but yeah, I can't imagine where we're going to be in the next 5 to 10 years with these tools. Yeah, and then I think if you scan the barcode, same one, you'll see Lourdes and I on there, and then we just have a video here.
At the beginning, people have been tinkering, experimenting, taking things apart, trying things out. And when lots of people are able to get involved in this process and play around with tools and technology, it gets better for everyone. Recently, this has been happening with artificial intelligence, especially with machine learning. Lots of people are getting involved, exploring speech, language, image recognition, and more. And that work is being applied in helpful ways. In something like Google Photos, you can now just type dancing to find all your pictures of dancing. But if you're curious and want to play with this stuff, and you're poking around things like this, trying to understand how it all works, it can be pretty intimidating. That's why we've created a site called AI Experiments. It's a showcase for simple, hands-on experiments that show how machine learning can make sense of all kinds of things, like sound, language, music, live video, everyday objects,
Drink.
even in different languages, and your messy doodles.
I see frying pan or whale. Oh, I know, it's snowman.
For each experiment, there's a simple video explainer by the people who made it. There are links to open source code to make it easier for others to make new experiments, and people can submit what they make. All of this is an effort to make this technology more accessible to everyone: engineers, hobbyists, students, anyone who's curious. This way, anyone can get inspired to start making things with machine learning. So come and start playing at g.co/AI experiments.
And oh, yeah, there are some more videos, but we don't have to show all of them. Any questions? Like, try to get this working. Yeah. I have not. Yeah. Yeah.
There are.
That was one of the first questions that we got out in Merced. The kids were like, "Can it do my homework?" Yeah. Exactly, right? Yeah. I mean, it's going to be accessible to them.
If a high school opened that up,
But then what stops the student from just using it on their phone or their personal?
it's just blocked on
the
laptop,
school.
on their school device.
Yeah.
It's school network. They come home.
Yeah.
They should be and using it in class to do that kind of work. Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I mean. It would just be the teachers wouldn't know.
I think that happened too, like with when Google came out with the classroom stuff for the teachers. Like they weren't trained on how to use it, and they were trying to figure out like how do we use like Google for Classrooms, like when I've been using like paper and pencil this whole time, and now I have to transfer to this, and it's like I think that's something that's always missed, like that training piece for technology for teachers. And then you go like in remote areas, and they really don't get any training. So yeah, I mean, I think even in Delhi, there was teachers having issues with some of this stuff. So yeah.
And then we're going in there teaching the kids how to use generative AI. Right?
Yeah. Cool.
Yep.
Any other questions? Comments? Cool. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. We hope that you found this fun and helpful, and maybe you can go explore some of these tools yourself.